Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another Dokkan battle video, and today we're going to look at what you should be coining now that we have both parts in the coin shop. So let's look over. Obviously, you're not going to be using any of these, and now we have a few more options here to coin. So I think the biggest one is probably if you're considering to coin this Broly here. And by the way, if you're new to these videos that I've been making, you shouldn't be coining anything unless you have at least 1,500 coins. That's my benchmark. That's like the safety net. So like even if you coin one of these, even if you have over 1,500, you're still looking pretty good. So probably what you're gonna be looking at is this Broly, but I wouldn't get fooled. And by the way, you shouldn't be coining anything until you're done pulling. I think that's what anyone's going to tell you that. If you are watching any of the YouTubers that make these videos, they're going to tell you don't coin anything until you're done pulling. Because you might pull this Broly while you're trying to go for the Gohan, if you have stones, that is. So, I know you're going to be looking at this Broly. He has 500 coins for this Broly, and he's not good at 55%, by the way. You need, most people that you're seeing on social media, like on Reddit or, showcases, they're rainbowed. And even then, that's the only good part about him is if he's rainbowed. And to be fair, most EZAs are built because most people probably have a whole bunch of them. So they're built to be that way at rainbow. And at 55%, he's probably not going to be that good. And in fact, he's probably going to be a huge detriment to your team. This Goku, he's still so far out from getting easy. It's so crazy to even say that he would get an EZA at some point. Because it just feels like he's still new, but he's not new anymore, obviously. This Gohan, definitely not worth it. I like the Trunks, but I still don't think it's worth 500 coins. And then the Gohan, I like the Gohan. I just feel like none of these are really worth coining. None of these are worth your coins. And then, the Turles is probably worth it. If you at least have one copy of him, because I would not coin anything if you don't even have a copy. This Gohan is good on the Trios team now. You could also get this guy. Coin these if you don't have any good. I mean, if you have 500 Carnival coins, you probably have been playing for quite a bit at this point. Sorry about that. Anyways, probably skip out on the Carnival coins this time around, in my opinion. However, we have a lot to talk about on this side, on the red coins. Now, let's go all the way down to the bottom. Let's see if anything's changed in terms of my opinions here. So, obviously, you probably should skip all of these. I mean, this guy is good for 150 coins. Even at one copy, I know I just said don't coin things that if you don't have any copies of them, but I think him at 55% is surprisingly really good. If you get this guy to Super EZA status, even at 55%, he drops like 13 mil attack stat, like it's no person's business. So quite good. I would skip all of this. Majin Buu is good, but I already told you guys to coin him from the previous video. We don't know about them yet. They're here. This is a very good indicator that they'll be getting a Super EZA and EZA. Nope. I would definitely consider coining this guy. I feel like he's one of the best TURs ever. The fact that he can be on a whole bunch of teams. He has tons of mitigation. Basically, he says no to anything the enemy does for several turns. And then by the time you're all set, the rest of your team are going to be all set up. So even if his mitigation gets lowered down a lot, by the time you're all set, you're good. So definitely think he's worth coining. Unit only one copy because I only had one copy for so long, and he was performing really well. Built-in crits. So yeah, very good unit. I would say he's probably the only one worth coining in this whole thing here. Well, except for this Majin Buu. Both the golden weak units are very good. And that's pretty much going to be it for my report. I don't think Kurdegarden is really worth coining anymore. He came back to be coined, and now he's not even going to be able to really be on his own team anymore, unless you don't have some rollies. But he's kind of aged out to the point where he literally can't even be on his own team anymore because it's full of rollies. I guess he'd be really good in Ultimate Clash for his movie boss's leader skill. So that would be something. But I don't think he's worth coining. He's a dodge or die character. This Goku is definitely not a dodge or die character. He is literally slot 1, tanks anything material. So that's it for my report, guys. Thank you guys very much for watching. Appreciate you. And make sure to stay tuned for the best of teams for both Part 2 LRs. See you in the next video. Peace.